It's time for baseball. It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Miami Marlins. All game long here on 2K Sports.
And it's a packed house, 37,000 plus fans here in Miami. Juan Pierre, a multifaceted player. He will be in the lineup today. 2K Sports and Major League Baseball welcomes you. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. Starting pitching, we will see Henderson Alvarez. And as he gets going against these Philadelphia hitters, what do you think's in store?
Well, this matchup for the pitcher, not the best matchup for him, so he really has to limit base.
Get a chance to look at what Charlie Manuel's thinking lineup-wise. And our scouting report, John, who are we watching for today?
Well, Dominic Brown's a guy that has all the potential to be a star. Speed, power, size, the ability to hit for average, can do a lot of things on a baseball field. A plus defense.
Revere strides in. He'll be receiving the first pitch of the game as we get set for baseball.
Number 11, Ben Revere.
Hit in the air to center field. And it's going to be Ruggiano. No problem for him as he gets that out. Now we'll take a quick look at the Marlins and how they take the field on defense. And how do you like who's out there, John?
Out in the field, it's all about instincts, and Placido Polanco has some of the best instincts around. Not only can he play third base as well as anybody defensively, he's also a very good second baseman. The great thing I like about Polanco is playing second, he's great at turning the double play, and playing third, he's great at starting the double play. With an accurate, strong arm, he gets it to the second baseman early.
Swing liner back up the middle. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit.
Well, anytime you can get a guy on base who can steal bases, it puts so much pressure on the opponent. Let's see if they can get him around to score a run.
And that'll give Ryan Howard the chance with a runner on.
You know, on the surface, when you look back to 2011.
And Howard, he got good wood on it. And say goodbye to that. Goodbye home run. The Phillies get one on the board. And so they jump out to the 2-0 lead. Wow, what a great time for a two-run shot like that. And Ruiz settles in. And we were talking about the close games, Phillies and Marlins, Steve. How about the one where they had to play under protest, a 14-inning win by Florida?
How about that bizarre game? The umpire used instant replay to determine fan interference and took 2 runs away from the Phillies. Obviously, they weren't happy about it. That happened to be the last game played between these two teams at the old Florida Stadium.
Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. And he's in at second with a double. 1-0.
Second baseman, number 26.
Well, that's 3 consecutive hits he's given up. He can't be out of gas yet. He just has to bear down and get somebody out. They don't want to go to the bullpen this early in the game.
And Chase Utley to bat.
Well, I don't think Chase Utley has another 162-game season in him, but if he does, there's no reason to think that he can't reestablish himself as the elite hitting second baseman in the National League.
For Utley, if he's able to get the games in, every time he's had 150 games or more, he's had 30 or more home runs, John.
Yeah, and it's been so many seasons since he's played 150, though. You have to wonder if that's in him anymore. He looked good in the 103 games he played in 2011, even though he was still dealing with that knee injury.
We will see Michael Young now with a man at second. Hitting well this matchup, 294 lifetime against the Marlins. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And Pierre grabs that one, and the side's retired. And so we get our first 2 runs in the first. Offense getting going early. Philadelphia is leading 2-0. And out on the mound, we've got Roy Halliday. He gets settled in for Philadelphia. Steve, I'm wondering, what do you think the strategy he's going to have going up against this Miami lineup?
Well, I think one of the best things about Roy Halliday is his efficiency and his ability to go deep into the game. He tries to get hitters out on 3 pitches or less. Sometimes he gets strikeouts doing it that way.
Strike 2. Pierre now has got to be careful, but a good punch hitter.
Well, with 2 strikes, I'm going to go with the changeup. Pull the string on it, get him off balance, and get a swing and a miss.
Juan Pierre misses, strike 3.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
Well, a fantastic strikeout pitch here. It's headed down and in, and the batter just didn't time this thing right. He never had a chance on this one.
Absolutely right, John, and as in real estate, it's all about location. The Marlins lineup looks like this. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, you know exactly what you're going to get with Placido Polanco. A solid hitter, one of the best at hitting behind runners when they're on first base, or moving runners who are on second with no outs to third and get them in scoring position. He can do so many things with the bat. Also, he will hit for an high average on you, too, so don't be lax, because he will hurt you.
Halliday with the delivery. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, 2011 was the final year in the old ballpark for the Marlins, and they played like they couldn't wait for a new stadium. They were tied for the fewest home wins in the entire National League with just 31.
0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Those 31 wins at home for the Marlins, not a great way to say goodbye to the place that had been home since the birth of the franchise.
But now a new era, new manager, new players, new excitement, and hopefully new fans to come out in this beautiful stadium to try to support this team. That's some kind of break right there for an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball. That's tough to do. That much break for that much velocity, tough pitch.
And here's the defensive alignment for the Phillies. Particular standouts here, John?
Well, you want a player who can play anywhere on the diamond. You also want a player who's a superstar in his own right, one of the best players in your organization's franchise. How about Michael Young? Doesn't matter where he plays. He plays shortstop. He plays second base, third base, first base. Put him at DH. He never complains. All he does is hit and produce, and when you give him a chance in the field, he's going to add that element to your team also.
Strike started off the at-bat 0-1.
Well, he was way behind on that one. Must have been looking for something else.
Called strike outside corner. Quickly in the hole now, 0-2.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
And Logan Morrison misses, strike 3. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. Phillies still on top. It is wonderful Miami weather here at the home of the Marlins.
Delmon Young.
Leading it off, Delmon Young. Lifetime numbers 7 for 25 off the Marlins. And it's going to be Ruggiano as he hauls it in.
For the Philadelphia Phillies, left fielder, number 9.
And we're going to see Brown here.
Well, the Phillies dominated in just about every way in 2011. Starting pitching doesn't go into a slump when it's good. And they were 19 games over 500 as a road team.
Hit in the dirt. He dives and gets it. And he gets there in time, and that will be an infield single. One of the amazing numbers for the Phillies, Steve, talking about their away games. They swept 5 series in visiting ballparks, John.
Well, and as you might expect, as a road team, they had the lowest ERA in the National League and threw 10 complete games, 5 more than any other NL team.
He delivers. Really extended his arms that time, but 0-2.
Well, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with the fastball.
And they pitch out. Nobody's moving. The 1-2 on its way. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. This one's bounced up the middle. Number 3. In time for the out.
I thought they had a shot at a double play right there, but at least they got one out. And now a runner in scoring position at second base.
Revere strides in. And here's the first one. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. This one towards Pierre. And he's there to retire the side. Save your arm. Do it by pitching only 8 times in 1 inning, 3 out.
For the Miami Marlins.
And in the batter's box, it's Stanton, now playing in his 3rd season. He watches the first pitch. That ends up in the zone. Strike 1.
Well, he hangs this breaking ball and throws it up and in. The hitter gives up on it, doesn't even offer.
Halliday delivers the strike, and it's now 0-2. Here's the pitch. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, 1 away.
Well, look at the tail on that ball right there. Look at the movement, 90 miles an hour. Nice pitch. That's a great strikeout right there, Gary. 3 pitches, and he sits him down. How about that for efficiency?
In the box now, number 5 spot.
Well, in a few years, we might look back and ask, who was the greatest pitcher we've seen in the last decade? Roy Halladay probably would be at the top of that list.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. For Halliday, all you got to have is health. Those seasons where he was injured, obviously not able to reach the marks he likes, but when he's healthy, year after year, he's as good as you get.
Well, there's no doubt. You can always find him near the top in innings pitched, complete games, ERA. He's a very efficient pitcher, goes deep into the game. He likes to finish what he starts, and he really protects the bullpen.
Able to set him down there, chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it. Usually a ground ball pitcher with the sinker ball in his repertoire, but today getting the strikeouts, his 5th punch out on the sinker.
And their number 6 hitter. First pitch is a changeup, looked at 0-1. The pitch. Good cut fastball that time. He's in control with the count at 0-2. Oh, man, there's the big bender. Struck him outside, retired. So 1-2-3 inning for Roy Halladay. Good start for him. 3rd inning coming up. And to lead it off, here's Jimmy Rollins. Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hits.
Well, his fastball's been put in play, and that 2-seamer's been hit.
Liner towards the hole. And that'll bring Ryan Howard to the plate.
Well, a good piece of hitting right there. And anytime you get your first hitter of the inning on base, it could set up the potential for a big inning.
Homered back in the 1st inning. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1. The pitch. Here's one hit very well deep, and it's going to be Ruggiano. That's 1 away, and they'll hold him at first base.
At the plate for the Philadelphia Phillies, catcher number 50.
And Ruiz settles in. He doubled at his last appearance. Rollins the runner at first. Here it comes. Swings, clobbers this one. Deep left center field. Goodbye, home run, Philadelphia, and their offense is on. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
At the plate.
Good execution by the Philadelphia Phillies, getting the big hits when they need them.
Number 26, Chase Utley.
First pitch on the way to Utley. Utley, he got wood on that one. Goodbye, home run, a 2-run digger. The lead is 5 thanks to that 2-run shot. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen. Now, Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
And this at-bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike. And Steve, they're starting to run away. That one swung on, hit in the air deep to left field. This is a one-hopper off the wall. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a double.
Now he's surrendered 3 straight hits. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. He needs an out.
And Delmon Young now 1 away. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And he drops back to the Young, headed for third.
the
Oh, he
plate.
advances the runner to third and got it by taking that low pitch and going down with it and driving it with some solid contact.
Oh, he made good contact on that. It's tough not to come away with the RBI, but he gets the runner moved up.
And now we'll see how important that advancement is.
And we're going to see Brown here. He had a single in his last time up. But they strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. 5-run lead for the Phillies. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up.
The plate for the Miami Marlins.
Shortstop up.
Number 3.
Halliday with the delivery. Good rip on that one, but he missed it on 1.
Well, clearly the pitcher's in control right here. This guy really struggles on the fastball when he's behind in the count, so look for the heat.
Good hard sinker. Swung on and missed 0-2. Swing and a miss on the sinker. One away.
For the Miami
That's a
Marlins.
pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on
Number
it.
27. Polanco.
Well, great confidence right there in his stuff. Could have wasted a pitch right there, but he figured, why worry?
That's a great job of finishing off the batter in a hurry. Never got a chance to see much. And it's Placido Polanco. He's gone 5 for 14 lifetime against Roy Halladay. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now.
A strike or no strike, he's asking for trouble up there.
And the pitch is taken for a strike by Polanco. Strike 3. Placido Polanco swinging and missing. He's out of there.
Let's see the pitch in the K-cam. It was a 12-6 curve.
He's not going to gain the manager's favor missing pitches like that one. Looked like he could have made contact.
Yeah, it just shows you how great a pitch that was. Even good hitters get fooled.
Alvarez is in the batter's box. And Halliday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, that sinker ball is going to get knocked around if he leaves it up in the zone like that.
0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. Here's the delivery. Changeup swung on and missed. That will retire the side. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. No runs yet for Miami. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively.